Hello everyone, this is Dr. Speranza and we are now on week 7, and for this week's announcement I'll be talking about this week's routine, this week's topic, the final exam that we are going to be modifying for this semester, and the people who attended our first meeting last week. So for week 7, you're going to be working on random variables, and this is going to be a little bit big when it comes to content, so I suggest that you don't procrastinate, because 2 hours before the deadline will not save you this time, because random variable entails to or requires you to learn the difference between continuous and discrete random variable, how to find the mean and the standard deviation of a random variable, what is a binomial distribution, the mean and the standard deviation of a binomial distribution, and how to compute for some basic binomial probability. So it's a little bit huge, so do this wisely and just stick to your routine and don't wait till the weekend to complete all our tasks, because it might hurt you for week number 7. Now, for the final exam, since we are now moving, or all our classes at Chapman will be moving to remote instruction. So I am being considerate, and I know that the proctored final exam, it's not going to happen anymore. So what we're going to do for the final exam is it's going to be a project wherein you will be collecting sample and analyzing the sample, and you will be presenting your sample using your video presentation. And I know that I've mentioned this last week that this is going to be an extra credit work, but this time, since it's changed, our instruction or modality for our classes is going to be a little bit different as planned. So we're going to modify our final exam, and all of you will be required to do a video presentation using the statistics or statistical skill that you will be learning in our class, specifically linear regression, which is basically the topic that we have discussed and learned last week. So on this particular project, which I'm going to be explaining more in the weeks to come, but just think of collecting sample by surveying people. You need at least 100 survey or 100 respondents in your survey, and you will be conducting a linear regression, wherein you're going to be analyzing the relationship between your response variable and your explanatory variable and try to predict an outcome based on your model. An example of some linear regression topic that you might be interested on is that there's a topic on hemline length versus the stock market and how it affects the stock market. Of course, you're not going to work on, or I'm not going to require you to work on a topic as deep as that, but that's just an example. There's also some topic like smoking can lead to lung cancer. So probably you'll be collecting survey and ask people how long or how much they finish for a week, and the possibility of getting lung cancer, maybe something like that, or the relationship between ADHD and the length of time children watch TV, and sometimes cost of milk versus shoplifting cases. So be creative. Use your creativity on looking for topic that would be interesting for each one of you, because you're going to be working on a project on this particular topic. So try to think of something that is of your interest so that it will be a little bit more fun and at the same time educational for all of you in working on our final exam project. And speaking of meeting last week, I just want to give a shout out to the people and students who came out and attended our meeting. Sophie, Michaela, Kevin, Zachary, Harry, Matt, Connor, Jordan, Tatum, Zoe, David, Graham, Jordan, Natasha. Hello. Thank you for coming, and I appreciate your presence. I know that it was raining, I know that it's wet, and I know that it's a little bit serendipitous that I was able to meet you in person right before this change happened. So it's been great meeting you in person, all of you, and I'm afraid I'm not going to have a chance anymore to meet each and every one of you on the final exam. But hey, I'm still going to see you because you're going to be creating your video for your final exam. So that's about it. The COVID scare. So my advice: distancing, avoid crowded places, and also try to be creative because you will be spending so much of your time at home. So try to learn a new skill. Try not to get too bored by being more productive because we're in this together. If you think you're the only one who's only suffering the isolation right now, I am too. I am stuck here in Barstow in my home right here, and what I'm gonna do here is just to give out online lessons to all my classes. So yeah, let's stay strong and be smart, and hopefully we'll be able to get through this, and hopefully this will end really, really, really soon. And again, this is Dr. Esperanza, and thank you so much. If you have any question, email me. If you have any concern, let me know, because I want to help you to achieve your goal of being successful for this semester. So reach out, and I'll be here, just here in Barstow, waiting for your concern, if there's any. And again, thank you so much.